Oh man, so another red day for Fantom here, down 6%. Bitcoin is down 2.2% at the time of recording this video. Things are not looking so great right now, and I've just seen something in the charts. I've seen a pattern forming which could suggest an explosive move. I'm going to share with you that exact pattern, which way I think it's going to break out, so stay tuned till the very end, guys. As always, if you like this blend between technical and fundamental analysis which I bring to you, don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe, and we're going to get into this. So what we've seen is Bitcoin has continued to be down. I mean, we had a brief rally to the upside where we thought, hang on a second, maybe we're getting out of this, right? So we had a move from here, my time, 4 a.m. It went from about 40,500 at the floor, all the way rallied up to 48.5, right? So a move of $2,000 there on Bitcoin, and the market got pretty excited. People got excited. The fear and greed index kind of cooled off a little bit, which showed, hang on, have we now found a bottom on Bitcoin, right? That was the claim. But we can see here in the couple of 4-hourly candles since then, we've kind of just got shunned straight back down here, and you can see now we're really holding on for dear life almost here at the 40,000 level. 40,000 brings you down to here. We're kind of holding on 1, 2, 3 times here at 40,000 and a half, right? So 40,500 here, trying to hold up this level. And if we look at the bigger picture here on Bitcoin and just zoom out for a second, we see that we're now coming to the critical retest of this big triangular wedge here. Now, we need to get a bounce off this wedge. That can even come from further down, from 39.5 to a 40-ish range, bounce off this and collect some support to the upside. But we need some fundamental catalyst to come along with that. So this current downside here on Bitcoin is not looking great right now. So if we look here from a technical perspective, we can see here, bring out the EMA ribbon, still here on the 4-hourly, we continue to remain bearish, okay? All that rally was from 40,000 all the way up to 42.5, where everybody got excited, was just a retest of the EMA ribbon, and we got sent back down. Now, the only positive I can suggest here is we haven't created perfectly lower lows just yet, right? We're holding on to this floor, and it's almost creating a bit of a triangular patterns, but we've not managed to create a higher high, right? So if your previous high was here at 43.5, this high was about 42,700, and it seems like we're still trending to the downside. Now, what does that mean for some of our favorite altcoins? Well, like we said, there was a period where we were decoupling on some of our favorite layer one solutions, but now we're back into a normal rhythm. You've got Fantom slightly down here on the 4-hourly candles. You can see here we've had a few, we had a similar pattern. So we came down, we tested our 200 period moving average here. We got a bounce off of that exactly as we predicted in our videos, but you can see here we got rejected by our EMA ribbon, which has now very quickly turned into resistance. Now, this is a worrying thing, right? From a technical perspective, normally in a good time like we did when we rode this the whole way on Fantom, you saw that we'd bounce off this EMA ribbon and we treat it as support, right? So you can see here, we ran up, bounce, treat it as support, bounce again, treat it as support, bounce again, treat it as support, and again, support, okay? Using it as support every single time. Now, what happened then is when we broke to the downside, you can see here, we broke into the downside straight away. Let's get our brush. We've broken straight here to the downside, and then we're getting rejected straight back up here at the top again, okay? So that's definitely something we want to keep an eye on, is how has it turned straight into resistance so quickly? Because normally, as soon as you flip your EMA ribbon, the quicker you flip it back the other way again, so flip back bullish, the better. So in this situation here, we've not managed to do that, and that has now led to some more downside risk here on Fantom, which I want to bring something to your attention. And what I've seen now is the following. You can see here that we were holding our 200 EMA, because it's a 4-hourly period, right? So it's not the 200-day EMA, it's a 204-hourly EMA ribbon here as support. So we held that as support there, and then we got rejected by our EMA ribbon. So what that could indicate to us is that we are now forming a bit of a wedge. Think of us getting wedged between this moving average and this ribbon, which wants to come down. Now, that got me thinking, okay, let's take a look at some of the previous times this has happened. So I'm still here on the 4-hourly chart, and I just want to go back. And the one which caught my attention was this one. Because if you zoom out, this looks very similar to the one we're in. Excuse me. So you can see here in this period, we broke down from our EMA ribbon. Let's just zoom in a little bit more here. There we go. So you can see here we broke down from our EMA ribbon, okay? We picked up some support right here from the teal line, right? That's our 200 moving average. But then the top ribbon continued to act as resistance. Can you see that? So we got wedged in between our EMA ribbon and the 200 moving average. And what happened thereafter? Big retracement to the downside, guys. big move to the downside, and this is why I have to bring this to your attention, because from the moment we fell from there, that suggested a downside move of 30% further retracement before then trying to recover, okay? So that took us from, at the time, we were trading about $2.50 all the way down to the lows of about 180. So I'm not saying that we're going to head to 180 right now. There's been plenty of times where we've got close to our EMA ribbon, and then the alternative version of events is something like this, right? Something like this is where you lose your EMA ribbon, but then very quickly you get a bullish engulfing candle to send you straight back up to the upside. We didn't get this, right? We came all the way down to our EMA ribbon, and then we've got rejected from, our 200 moving EMA, and then we got rejected from our EMA ribbon. So this is not what we've not managed to do this. So the other thing we want to look at is, can we manage to do something like this? This is our best case scenario really from here, which is, can we now straddle between our EMA ribbon and the 200 EMA until we get some strength to move to the upside? Can we have a bit of sideways action whilst Bitcoin is struggling? Can we at least maintain some sideways action? Now, it's not all doom and gloom right now, guys, because remember, when Bitcoin did have its momentary rally from the bottom, from about 40.5 all the way up to about 42.5, we saw again that our layer one solutions were the ones that were moving, right? So this bounce, look how quickly it bounced to the upside. We had a good bounce off our EMA ribbon straight up to the top. So that gives us the confidence again that these platforms, these layer one solutions, the narrative that we've selected, we've been talking about here on this channel, continues to be the good narrative that people are talking about. And our favorite coin, the secure bunch, right? The Matics, the Polygons, the Chainlinks, the Cosmos, the Luna, the Phantoms, people are flocking to quality, right? We're seeing that right now, and they're flocking to the old guard. They're moving out of meme coins, they're moving out of low conviction, and that's what I've been talking about on this channel for this whole time whilst Bitcoin has been bleeding. I've been reminding everybody, I've been imploring you guys to do your research, build your conviction, and rotate into your high conviction plays. When the market is bleeding, rotate to your high conviction plays. I'm going to say it time and time again, so we start to understand that and we start to make our decisions based on that, because it's difficult, because in this moment where things are retracing so badly, we can become very emotional. So what are we seeing here next on right now on the Fantom charts? Well, we can retrace down. We've got our EMA. Can we hold it up for support? That's the first question. If we can, let's get above 237. If not, we need to look at our next support levels. And we've got one coming in, like I said in yesterday's update, at $2.08. And then we've got 1.94. Now, if I flip to the daily, what I'm going to show you is on the daily, we've still got some room to play here. We have now got exactly what we expected, which was a test of our EMA ribbon here on the daily, okay? Very healthy, very normal. We've had a retracement here to the downside of about 29-30%, which brings us down to the EMA ribbon. Remember, when we had this massive move to the upside, I said we've got plenty of extension from our EMA ribbon, and now we've started using that, right? So that's why this retracement is not scary right now, because it's a normal retracement down to your EMA ribbon. It gets scary if you close your a daily candle below 208, right? Because then you would have flipped your daily EMA ribbon bearish, and that's not what we want to do right now. If I bring out the volume profile as well here on the daily, we will see here we are now getting to an area where a lot of volume is traded. We've covered this a lot on Fantom. This range between $2.08, which is the support line which I mentioned, all the way up to the 237 mark, which is the other support line we have drawn here, holds a lot of volume here. And that's why we want to hold this level and hopefully bounce off of this as a key level. There should be a lot of buyers entering the market at this point. But naturally, we have to caveat this, as always, with the fact that if Bitcoin falls below the psychological resistance of 40,000, if it does that, there will be panic in the market, and all altcoins will take a bleed. It's just how it is, right? We're not in a decoupled ecosystem or environment just yet, and therefore we're not in a situation where Bitcoin can have an event of falling below 40,000 and all altcoins continue to rally. So definitely I'm remaining cautious here on Fantom. I'm definitely not selling anything. I'm waiting for retracements to buy. Now is a great 30% retracement. I remember when people asking me here, should I be buying? I said, no, don't chase the green candles. Wait for retracement, not financial advice. Wait for retracements. Well, there's your first retracement, right? And so on your first retracement, like we've discussed, what was the amount you wanted to allocate to Fantom? Think about when it was green and you had all that FOMO. How much did you wish you had in Fantom? Something which you can afford to lose. And then start allocating those at the levels of retracements. Anyway, guys, hope you guys found that useful. Hope you appreciate this update on Fantom. As always, if you appreciate this type of content, don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to head over to our free Discord server, guys. Really fast-growing community there of loyal crypto enthusiasts discussing their favorite coins, sharing chart patterns, sharing news. We discuss a lot of this stuff over there. So make sure you head over into there. It doesn't cost you a penny. You can tag me with any of your questions as well. If you want to support this channel a little bit more, don't forget to hit the join button. You can become a member of this channel, become a loyal member of this channel, support me to bring you these videos. But more importantly, you're going to get an emoji sticker next to your name so people know you're a loyal member of this community from the early days, and also you will get a bunch of emoji stickers for all coins which you can spam in the comments. Also, as a perk, you're going to get access to our community thread where you can ask me questions on your favorite coins. So I get a lot of questions in the Discord. Unfortunately, I can't get to everybody's question, but if you're a member of the channel and you're supporting the channel, I will make myself available to answer your questions on your favorite coins, on your portfolios. Again, not financial advice, but here to help where I can. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.